Hey guys, welcome back for another amazing episode of Bitches Who Brunch. I am your head bitch in charge, Miss Bonnie Lynn, and as always, I have my beautiful co-host with me, Miss Rita Raw.
Hey everybody.
Oh, all right, man. I definitely almost yawned before we got on here. Like, as soon as
No,
the countdown,
if
no, no, no.
you I was like Red Bull, something. I know you can't Starfucker. That's that's the only way it'll work.
Right now, Starfucker, please. Um, no, like literally, like the countdown got to like 6 seconds, and I was like, hurry up, hurry up. I was talking myself into literally, hurry up, bitch. Red flag. I
Yeah,
thought that
yeah.
I thought you were gonna say red flag before you said Red Bull. Oh, you said red, and then I went flag. You went bull, and I was like, that's not where I saw that going. But okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 That happens.
So, whew, all right, let's get this episode going. I was so just like running around, didn't have time to do my makeup, and then when I did put on makeup, I put on like, girl, I found some like old Huda shit.
I
So
love Huda. So like like the basics, my go-to basic is actually a Huda palette too. Like eh, fucking Huda.
yeah. Woo-hoo. So I put that shit on. I was like, fuck it. I'm not even gonna have time to do my hair. I'm running late. I'm still in my car. It's 7:27, and I'm messaging our producer. Our producer's like, you can't be late. And I was like, I'm not gonna be late. He's like, you fucking stress me out. I
It's
stress
on
me out. Like, I'm literally going. But all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the topics of what this podcast is gonna be about for this episode. So we are gonna be talking about the G spot. Where is it? What is it? What positions, guys can get us in to kind of hit that G spot a little bit harder? And why the fuck it's like, where's Waldo of the goddamn sex world? That's all. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
that's all.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I was gonna say, eating out, does it
Uh-huh.
do it for you? Like can you be good with like just getting eaten out, Or like do you want all of it? You want eaten out, you want to finish then, you want penetration too? What's up with you?
The answer is the answer is yes to all that, but that's a great topic. I can't wait to get into that one because yeah, I got
Yeah.
stuff to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And our last topic we're going to talk about today is the fine art of fingering. Are you digitally inclined? Yes, that one too. Man, I feel like today's episode is just going to be like horrible. Facebook community standards, here we come. Literally. All right. You guys know me. Let's just jump right in. And Rita, take it away.
What? I'm like, I remember we were supposed to talk about our day and
So, about our day, nobody hit these G spots. So, let's
I
talk
mean,
about that.
you're not wrong. Not
So,
today.
you know, just so that way people, because there might be people out there that don't even know what a G spot is. Do you even know what your G spot feels like? There's a lot of women out there that don't even know what it feels like. Do you know what your G spot feels like?
Are you like actually asking me?
No, no, seriously, I'm asking you.
Okay, I was like, I don't know if you're like
You
kind of
know.
like like oh
Yeah.
me.
Do
But I mean, I'm gonna go with yes because there's only so many times that I guess you can say that that's worked.
no, 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 but like, do you know what it feels like inside of you, like when
Oh,
you?
girl. First off, girl, no, no, no,
Okay, no,
I,
no.
I, mm-mm.
Do you know where your G spot is?
No, no.
Okay, see, this is literally not bad. It's very common. A lot of women will even kind of confuse G spot, clit, stuff like that.
Oh,
So,
okay. Well, not I on that one,
no,
but
no, no, that's not you. I know that's
not
not you.
on that one.
But there are some women that they don't. I mean, they don't. So, and then they get. I'm like, girl, how you fucking? How that man supposed to know where it's at? You don't even know where it's at. Wait, like, don't be mad at him. But anyway, so your G
Don't be
spot.
mad at him.
Let's learn together. Let's learn together. So your G spot. feels like it's a little bit rougher than the surrounding tissue around it, so it
Mhm.
kind of feels like almost like an orange peel.
Oh, then never mind. I know.
You're like, nope, I have felt it. So,
Never mind.
ladies, if you have never felt your G spot, I suggest you go lay on a bed, open those legs, stick those fingers in there, play around. I mean, if it feels really good, keep playing around. But anyway, go in there.
Just play anyway.
So it's usually like if you're laying down, it's like on the top wall or like towards the front of your
Mhm.
vagina, and it's like a 1/3 of a way up the wall. So 1/3 of a way up on the top feels like an orange peel. Ladies, if you do not know what your G spot feels like, go in there, just lightly, just rub it. Just don't.
Can you imagine if like some husbands or something like that walk in like after this episode and they're like listening to the episode, like they're like, okay, one third down. Okay,
one
wait.
third
Oh,
one third of the way in there.
that's not an orange peel, and like he walks in on that's not an orange peel. Like,
like, like, bitch, you have an orange peel for your vagina and you get mad when I want to put my fucking hand in it? Like, what?
you know, that's what I was like.
Right. So sometimes though it can be in different, spots depending on like genetics, if you've had kids, like not, but it's roughly right around the same area. So guys, if you're listening, this is where the G spot is on a woman. That is what it feels like. So, okay, all that good stuff. PS is named after some German guy, if y'all didn't know that. I didn't
What's
know that.
the guy's name?
Uh, Grafenberg spot?
Oh, that's not
Grafenberg?
okay.
Grafenberg. Something like that. I want to say that's what it's called. I think
Okay.
Grafenberg. Yes, that's what it is. Anyway,
I'm like,
so
all right.
so I do know. Let's go over these sex positions on how to hit that G spot. Suppose allegedly, this is how you hit the G spot.
Allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly. So the first one is called the soft serve. Soft serve is basically spooning sex. So have you ever had spooning sex where, I mean, it'll just like literally hit the right spot and you're like, oof,
Okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
yes, no, maybe so.
I'm gonna go. Just me personally, I'm gonna go with sometimes.
Sometimes, right? It depends. It depends.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what we.
So the second position is called girl on fire. One of my favorite positions. Dead ass. Girl on fire is
Already.
I love the name of this position, and it's like true. So it's definitely it's where you're riding, the guy, and you reach back, put your hands like on his legs, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's called girl on fire, and that is like a
Really,
surefire
that's
way.
tough.
Yeah, that's a surefire way to hit that G spot. Now it's because it gives you control over the speed and the depth and everything. So if he's hitting it, you can definitely still like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The what? How's it? How
I'm
was that?
uh, hmm. Okay. So the other one is called a G whiz. G whiz is like where you put your legs on his shoulders and he lifts your butt up a little bit to where your butt's like almost on his lap.
Mhm.
That is another surefire way to hit the G spot.
Girl, that was one of my favorites.
That's what that one I really love particularly.
Me
Um,
personally.
me personally. Now, doggy style, of course, is one of the like top number one ways to hit a G spot. Now, just because you're hitting the G spot, guys, does not necessarily mean she is going to have an orgasm every time. The G spot is like not every time, but doggy style, that every
Do you
time.
have do you have to go outside to do doggy style? Like, do you have to?
Oh, hold on, wait, what? I mean, you can, bitch. Go on, put on a show.
I
Whatever.
mean, there's a couple trails that might have seen me a few times, but whatever. But no, it's a quote. It's a quote from a movie, right?
Uh,
Like it's from Knocked
yep,
Up.
yep, yep.
He's like,
Our
you don't have to
producer,
go outside.
our producer got jokes down there. Look at the banner. Oh, he's got jokes.
I'm like,
Uh,
wait, what is
Please don't
please
get us
don't
banned. Thanks,
get
Toxica. He's
Oh,
talking.
he's talking
He's
to
talking
me
about you.
or Bonnie.
No, he's talking to you.
I didn't
Okay,
say what trails or where, okay?
so position 4 is called the snake. Now it is like a variation of doggy style. But it is where you are laying. It's kind of like where you're laying down. Like you're on your
Okay.
stomach and your chest, and you basically just have your butt. It's the position like after doggy style when you've been doing doggy style for a little bit and you're a little tired, so you kind of lean, and then you're like, "Ooh," and I, "Ooh, what?"
And I,
Okay. Now the next one is called the reverse scoop.
that sounds a little.
It's yeah, it's kind of like laying down, spooning, but facing each other.
Mm, I can't really say that one's ever worked for me.
That yeah, not for me either, but that's what's on this list by Women's Health, so you think they would know. Reverse cowgirl is another good one. I'm like, these are just all the normal positions that I always fuck in.
Yeah, that I just kind of go through. Yeah,
Yeah.
like this is these positions are honestly kind of a must for me, except for maybe like two that you've listed. And it's not that I haven't done them; it's just I realize they're not a preference.
Okay.
Like,
But I would just like to shout out Women's Health right now for this list because I'm going to show you a picture. Look, like this one is a plus size picture. Like all like
yes,
way to go Women's Health for the body like inclusiveness right there. Look
yeah,
at that. Get it, girl. Get it.
they all getting it. They all
Oh,
getting
yep,
it.
yep, yep. I like how they even like drew out her boobs on the
I
nipple.
know.
Look at
Yeah,
that. So, guys listening to us on our podcasting networks, if you want to see what we're talking about, you're going to have to check out this video because I am here for this. There's women of all sizes in this one. I like, though, on the wheelbarrow, which is the next one, she's just slightly thick. I'm all because speaking as a big girl, this one's a little rough on the guy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
So the wheelbarrow is another one. The Big Dipper. Let me tell you something. I am a fan of this Big Dipper one. So the Big Dipper is uh let me see. Uh lie on your right side. Oh, this is the girl. So the girl lies on her right side. The partner kneels next to her, straddling the right leg and curling the left leg around their left side. So basically you're like scissoring. Here, let me see. Where is it? Where
I'm gonna need
no.
you to scroll, girl, cause yeah.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Oh, okay, okay. So wait, what's this one called?
This is called, what did I say? The Big Dipper.
Okay, yeah, I love this one.
Huge fan.
This
Huge
is
fan.
it's up
Yeah.
there.
Mhm, mhm. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's up
you're
there.
basically scissoring him, but you have like your leg over his hip. Like, oof, oof,
Yeah,
girl,
yeah.
girl.
Like that one right there.
That one's the end all for me. Like, okay. The other one is the G shell. The G shell is where you have your legs back here, either on a headboard. They're kind of like with your ears back here, and he's just, do I need to show you?
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, because when you're saying I have who has oh, okay, okay. No,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Okay. So the G shell is where the girl's got her legs just all throwed up, not even on his shoulders or anything, girl. It's all
Yeah,
you.
that's why I was kind of picturing for a minute. That's why I was like, I don't think I'm picturing this right.
Sometimes I like to hold my own ankles at my ears. That's
Yeah,
fun. Yeah.
I don't. I just let my legs do what they want to do, like as long as they up. They like,
I mean,
but I love that one, like girl, because like that one like slide, like that, like that's yeah, that's good.
that slide. I'm all, you're like that slide. I'm all that pound. Fuck the
That
slide. I want the pound.
girl, it's like the like hardcore slide for me, not just like a gentle like oh like no, that's not what we're here for. Like that is not it.
Yeah, a bitch likes it rough, rough.
Yeah, yeah. That's
A
what I'm like,
hard slide. I think I'm gonna need you to demonstrate that.
hmm,
Uh
no.
huh. No.
I'm waiting
Do
for a
do
banner to
do
pop up.
do it. do, do it with your hands. Like what are we? Are we like? How does this slide? Poof, like how is he sliding? Show me.
Nope,
Show me. Come
nope.
on. You stuck. Show me.
Come on, not today, Satan.
Oh God. Okay, so I want to know, I want to hear from our listeners, what is your favorite G spot position? It, do you have trouble hitting a G spot? Ladies, do your guys hit your G spot every time you have sex? Ooh, does your G spot get hit every time you have sex? Or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Me? Lately, yes.
Bitch, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Every time. Like every
Yep.
time you've had sex, the G spot's been hit. Not just lately, bitch, lifetime.
Oh, lifetime? Girl, no. Not
Like,
lifetime. That's only nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
all right. All right, all
Okay.
right. I'm definitely interested to hear about people's G spots. Um, I know personally for me, like it's not every time. It doesn't get hit every time. Now,
Yeah.
does that mean the sex is not enjoyable? Of course not. Sex is enjoyable regardless. But I know like sometimes
Yeah.
I just for me it's like aside from the G spot, let's move on to the clitoris. Like
Okay.
why is it so hard for guys to actually hit it? To like
But
actually know where it's at. You know what? We're table that until we get to the fingering because I feel like that's more in the fingering country. And it'll even go into the eating out, which is what we're just going to talk about.
that's what I was about to say. Is it though? I feel like it's a little
Right.
bit of both. Like,
Both. Yeah, it definitely is both. So fingering, take it away. This was yours. I mean, not fingering, eating out.
yeah.
We'll go there.
I was like, no, no, this
I'm a
is
little,
not fun.
I'm a little enthusiastic for the fingering. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel it. I feel it.
You feel
It's
it? You
like,
feel it?
yeah,
Oh,
spirit
the
fingers.
spirit fingers. uh, so
um,
we're gonna go into eating out. So what is it? Is that your thing? Can you have where it's like can you be okay with just being eaten out, or do you have to actually have sex?
nah, I'm a both of them kind.
Uh,
But but I can say that as long as like he knows how to eat, like that's the quickest way to get me off. Like and like I love getting eaten out. Like especially if he knows what he's doing, you know what I mean? Like girl, that's the quickest way to get me off. And then afterwards though, but see, I'm the both of them type because that's cool and all. Like I love being eaten out. Thank you, and I'll return the favor. But I still want penetration. I want you to fuck me. Like I don't care. Like that's all. Like so, I want all of it. I don't even care. I don't even care.
so you would not be okay with just being eaten out.
No, not unless like for whatever reason, you know, like if you got kids or you're on a very quick time limit for whatever reason, like something like that, then I'm okay with it. But if like we, you know, we're doing our thing, like there's nothing that'll stop us or get in between us. No, no, I want all of it.
Okay, well I have to admit I'm a selfish bitch sometimes, and there are some times when I'm like, "Pfft, I just want to get mine. Like
Hmm.
I like oh I will fuck with you, but I'm not going to fuck you. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And I am perfectly okay with just a guy going now, especially if he does it right. If he does it right
Hmm.
and kind of like makes me get off and stuff like that, I have a really good orgasm from it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. But so let's give some tips to the guys out there that, want some tips on, how to go down on a woman and actually please them. So I will say the first thing is never go straight for the clit. Like that is, especially if you don't know how to handle the clit. If they don't know how to handle the clitoris, don't go straight for it. Don't rush to it. You got to build up that anticipation for me, I guess. Because we have all those nerve endings there. So we know when you get there and you're going to do it right, it's going to be the do all end all. For me, it's
Yeah.
the build up. It's like the build up. Get the juices flowing. You know what I mean?
Get the juices
Get
going.
the juices.
Um, yes, yes. I mean, I agree with that. But I am definitely a clit girl, so it does not matter to me when or how long or what. Like, I go for it because, like, honestly, like, if I know what to expect, you know what I mean? Because, like, obviously, when you first sleep with somebody, you don't know what to expect, but you can kind of get a gist after the first one or two times you have sex with somebody, right? So you
Hmm.
kind of like you kind of know what they're gonna do or what they're not gonna do. Like so, for me, it's like after that initial like one or two times, once I kind of get what you're doing here, then I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You can go wherever. Like, and it won't make me come right away if I know what's I guess what's coming. Like, because I I could go for that all day. And then it'll still eventually, yeah, make me come. But uh nah, you go ahead.
Oh,
Like,
she wants it all and she wants it fast. Okay, so
not necessarily fast. That's what I'm saying. Like that's because I guess it's like because it's my spot, right? That it doesn't happen so fast for me unless I let it happen. If that makes sense. Like that's why I'm like,
sort of,
you do you.
sort. I'm all sort of. But also, guys, do not use just your tongues. You know, we have those some guys that when they go down, all they're doing is like just as it, like
Oh yeah.
just
Hmm.
no, no, baby boo, no. Put your whole face in that bitch. Use the contours of your face. Use your cheekbones. Use your nose.
Hmm.
Use your chin. Like, just get in there and give it the sloppiest, dirtiest fucking kiss you
Hmm.
have ever fucking seen. Like, you
Yeah.
are just sloppy. Like, sloppy is like the
Like
best. Like, just
literally be slop. Yeah, like
yeah,
literally
like
be
don't come up until you look like a fresh frosted glazed ass fucking donut. Just happy as
donut.
shit coming up like you just got like you just like passed by what was it, Krispy Kreme, and the red light was on, bitch. That's when you pop your head back up looking all glistened like that.
Glistening.
Glistening. Don't just use your tongue. That's like the main thing I could say. Like whole
It's very
nose.
basic and it's like it doesn't really get you there. Like it feels good at first, like of course, because you're first just getting down there, but then what? Like you want more after that. You want some pressure. You want like a little bit of sucking and like moving. You know what I mean? That's I'm like,
You know
yeah.
what? For me, that part is like if I have my hands like on the bed, like whether I'm grabbing the sheets or I'm doing something, but my hands are like by my side, dude,
Hmm.
they grab the hands and like kind of like just pull them, which pulls like your whole butt towards them too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That right there. That
Yeah, 'cause girl, it's like it's that
that's
pressure. It's that like yeah,
mhm.
that force, the pressure, girl, all of that, yes.
All that,
Hmm.
guys. So that's another good tip. Also, you have to let us know that you're enjoying it too. We just like you guys like to hear all those sloppy, gurgly, sounds when we're down there. We like to hear those sounds too. We want to hear you moaning. We want to hear all that stuff. We want to know you're enjoying it just as much as we are. I can't.
Hmm.
I like. It's so super awkward to have like a silent eater. Like
It is, right? Like no groans, no little grunt, no like nothing, and because then I'm kind of like, are, are you okay? Like, are we okay? Like I don't know, I don't know
um,
what's happening now.
it's like, but did he die?
Yeah,
Where?
I,
Yeah.
I'm not catching a charge for this. Are you okay? Like,
I'm saying. I am totally saying. So that's another good one.
mm,
Also, like communication. Communication's also really good while you guys are down there. I think that's like a really good like don't assume that we're not liking something or anything. Like don't just ask. Just ask.
yeah, most literally, because girl, I can honestly say I hate that one. Like as a woman, like the guys are like scared to ask us, or they I guess they don't want to feel dumb or emasculated by asking or something like that, and I'm like, no, you should have just asked me because I would that would have fixed our man. Look, because then now I'm impatient after knowing all this that you didn't just ask. Like we could have done fixed all this. Like, like no,
And that
definitely speak up. Yeah.
Yeah, and that also goes in like don't go into it thinking you're a sex god. Don't go into it thinking
Hmm.
because you ate out so many fucking girls before that this is what's gonna work and ooh she's gonna like this and it worked with all these other women that oh my god and all these women they just came all over my face and blah 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 blah.
Big mistake when people,
Don't do
or,
that.
yeah, when people do that. Like that one's a big mistake because no,
Hmm.
we are not the same.
And okay, another one when you find our sweet spot, stay there. Do not move from there. If you are in a spot that's making me grab your fucking head, do not move.
Like that is
Stay.
not the time.
No, do what you do. Have you ever has it like oh my god that that will get me. Like right when you're, and even like it'll come out of your mouth like, oh yeah, yeah, that's good. Like yes, right there, whatever, how whatever you say. And
Mm-hmm.
then they switch up and they change techniques or positions, and you're like, the
You're like,
fuck
I
just happened?
literally just moaned to you, don't stop. And you moved. Like that's what I'm like, yeah, because that makes me impatient because like I'll be like, well, great, now we gotta get to that again. Like, like you just go back, go back. Like,
Nothing will keep away my orgasm more than almost getting to an orgasm and then they stop or they change or they move.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, can you do that again, please? Can you
You're
please go back where you were at?
like, y'all wait, what?
Mm-mm. Please, for
Mm,
the, oh, also, guys, do not spit on a vagina. And I'm going to tell you what you want us to do to you. Swallow your excess spit, please. Thank you. You know why? Because more spit that comes out of your mouth and that gets in that area, you are highly likely to give your partner, your person, your girl, whoever, a vagina, a UTI, a UTI,
yeah,
a
UTI.
urinary tract infection. They will get one. Swallow that excess spit, please. Do not give your girls UTIs. I mean, it's horrible. And do not spit on them. Gross. Bad you. No, no.
The bad thing is though, when it comes to like the UTI thing, since like, because I've noticed over the years, like a lot of guys don't know that, right? So they'll do all that kind of like freaky stuff, like spitting extra saliva and stuff, like just down there, to make her extra wet or to keep her wet or something like that, whatever the case. And okay, but no, because because the part that I hate about that is that like you'll hear the guys talking to their guy friends later, or maybe just their one best friend, something like that, and they're like, yeah, dude, like something changed, or like what she has like this like discharge or like mucus. Well, yeah, my G, like that was actually your fault. That had nothing to do with her. She was doing just fine until you decided to give her UTI, and now look. Like, so it turns out while you're talking shit about her, wondering what's going on, actually, boo boo, that was you.
Look what you done did.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
So
just
don't look
gotta
at her all
say,
disgusting. Like you did that.
I just gotta say, if you have to spit on your girl's vagina to get her extra wet or more anything while you are eating her out already, you're not doing it right. You are
Yeah,
not
you
doing it right.
got to do a little bit better.
That,
Figure
yeah,
something out.
yeah,
Finger
yeah.
wants to eat. You, yeah, you can't throw in a toy while you eat. Like a little
Ooh,
vibration, something like that.
that's a
Like
good one. That's a good one. Doing
yeah,
throwing in a toy and stuff while they're doing that.
yeah,
But
because that'll sure fucking do it.
yeah, yeah, they just, it,
Mhm.
and like you said, some guys don't know that can happen. But also,
Yeah,
guys, also bear in mind that her cycle, like what she's going through, like hormonal wise, also has to do with the taste of, how she tastes down there. So the closer you are to ovulating, the sweeter a woman is going to taste. It
mm,
literally has very little to do with what she eats. You know that myth, like eat pineapples and all that shit and all that crap. I mean, that
all that
can
shit, all that crap.
all that crap. It's crap shit. It literally has to do with her cycle and where she's at, whether she's ovulating, did she just come off of her period, is she about to start her period, is she in her fertile days? Like all of that has something to do. It's going to affect the acidity level of a woman's vagina, and it's going to change the way that she tastes.
True.
Same thing with now with guys. Guys, it's a little different. If a guy goes heavy on some beer and stuff, it definitely can affect the taste of his semen, which is crazy.
Mhm.
It's crazy that with women it's our hormonal stuff, and with guys it's like beer and other stuff. It's just ridiculous. Like just goes to show you that's why women are so hormonal. Like that's our shit.
That's our shit. It's our shit.
Oh yeah, but I would love to hear like what techniques women like more whenever a guy is going down on them or anything. Because like for me, until I found the right guy, I wasn't really big on having somebody go down on me that much. Like I didn't need it. I could have sex without, I could give oral without receiving it, and I was fine with that because the people that I had been with, it was just like until I got with
Like
somebody that knew,
mediocre.
yeah,
Yeah,
that knew what he was, and not so much knew what he was doing. I felt like he took the time to know what I wanted, what I needed, what was going to please me. you know?
Right.
That's
Um,
whenever it's like, whoa, shit, okay, never mind. I'm gonna sit on his face. If he dies, he dies. Period. Period.
see, like, period.
Period.
But see, like, my problem was like it was kind of actually like opposite, right? So, my problem was that the person I ended up losing my virginity to and all that stuff, right? Turns out he was amazing at eating, so he ruined it for everybody else for a long time after me and him split because then I was like, well, this is not no. And then the next one, well, this is
This is bullshit.
no. Yeah, so like for the longest time, like I couldn't find somebody that was, I guess, as good, right? You know what I mean? Because I don't want you to beat him. No, I left him for a reason. But eating out, see, I still like that part. But I couldn't find anybody now, and it sucked too because sometimes their sex was amazing. You know what I mean? But it was the eating out. And of course that was the part that it's the part before sex that I love the most. So like when I couldn't find somebody that was as good, like he fucking spoiled me off the jump to where like he ruined it for a lot of guys on accident. Like, so that sucked. And then once I finally started like finding, a couple people here and there, I was like, okay, now, okay, I could do with this. Like, okay. But that was my problem. Like, I got spoiled out the gate, and then couldn't couldn't really find a equal match for a while. I was like, well, fuck. Like, so that sucked. Yeah. I'm like, who fucking said?
Hmm.
But yeah, that was my problem.
Yeah. Well, I find like lately there are more and more men out there that are more eager to go down on a woman, and that's like, because I know like different, I don't, years and years ago, like let's say like 10, 15 years ago, maybe guys weren't so like inclined to do that. But here
Hmm.
recently, like in the last 5, 6 years or so, more and more men are getting out there and say like, oh, they love to do that. They love to please women, and that's what they do, and that's like their go-to, and that's the first thing that they do, and this and that.
Right.
It's like, what changed? What is that? Is this like, how like they say, oh, things change, technology is like this is where it's at now, and the internet's like blowing up, and now it's like, oh, it's going down the new fad. This is what they're doing now. This is like, why is it that more and more men are more open now and more willing to do it? I mean, because you still do find those men every once in a while where they're like, I don't like going down on girls. I don't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not, whatever. But they're very few and far in between now. You know,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
now,
Yeah.
now more and more guys are like, fuck
They're like,
yeah.
fuck yeah. Yeah.
Sit on
They're
my
like,
face.
fuck yeah.
Literally, I probably get the sit on my face message in my DMs at least 5, 6 times a day. And I'm like, this ain't what you want. Oh, you wanna die? Okay, all right. Like, yeah, like, so it's.
But if they chose death, then that's
I mean, just, yeah.
they go
There's
they be a happy camper when they go out. Like us,
there's some girls out there that are like, just call me the Grim Reaper. Shit.
you know what I'm saying? So like it is what it is.
So going along with like the eating out thing, then there's the fingering. So
Mhm.
fingering and eating out, I think they like go hand in hand because I love it when it's both. Like
Yes.
when,
Yes.
yeah, definitely like when it's both. But guys, it is not a remote control to one of your game consoles. You do not have to attack the shit out of the clit.
Up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B.
There is no fucking AB. What is that where you have to? It's not Morse code, bitches. Like, no. Like, so SOS, please somebody help me. Like, no.
I will recognize that if they do that. I'm like, you're not cute. Fucking figure it out. Like, like, like. So,
No.
mm,
I can, or a guy that gets in there and like in my mind I picture like somebody, you know how like when you put your hand in something you're looking, you're like you're like touching around, like
oh, like
looking
you're
for
you're
something.
trying to figure out what's in there type thing. Like
Yeah,
your
literally,
guest box.
guys do that sometimes. Like when they get, I'm like,
Girl,
first of all,
what are you doing?
like just say it's your first time and we can get through this
We
or
can figure
something.
it out together so we can do this right. Like,
Because don't get me wrong, I love the fingering thing. I think it's hot. Like a lot of people, oh God, you're so juvenile. That's so teenager. That's so like early 20s. Da, da, da. I'm like, bitch, what? Why? Hold
fuck
on.
it is.
Like,
Wah, wah.
no, it's hot. To me, it's like that's one of the hot things of like foreplay and stuff
Mm,
is,
mm.
feet like, oof, girl, you'd come all over some guy's finger if they do it right.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they do it right. So
When
what are some like techniques or tips that you have for our guy listeners out there that,
mm.
want to go in and out of there?
Okay, so don't don't just start off like fucking don't just like like don't you don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that. Like, cause I've definitely been with a couple guys that like they just like I was kind of like okay, ow, okay, ow, like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you don't gotta be rough out the gate. Like figure out what she likes first, and then if you realize she likes rough, then go at it. End up fisting her for all I care. But you don't gotta just start off hardcore. Okay, like just relax, enjoy it together. Like, why do you like it just? Or wait, you're up technically on this side. Do you like
No,
it just like? Because
no.
to me that is so aggressive and it makes it dry. Like because you just like
I have literally been cut inside my vagina from
by
somebody
somebody doing that.
doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking same. Because that's what I'm starting off with because of that actually. Because I literally my vagina hurt. And not the good hurt. Like you fucking hurt because you scratched me. Like you were rough, you fucking rushed your shit in there, like just relax.
And also, guys, clip your nails, please. For the love of God, clip your nails. Don't have like really long nails going in there, or even like how like some guy,
Even
they're
like a
jagged
little bit, like yeah.
or like jagged
Files
nails.
are great, guys. Filing is great.
And no dirty nails, please. Let's wash those hands, guys, before we get to that. That's like another
Yeah,
thing. For me, that's like
agreed.
another thing. Because I look at nails. I look at guys' hands. I look at nails all the time. So
Yeah,
I
yeah, I agree.
I just
Um,
now show us some good techniques and describe it, please, while you're doing it. Describe it while you're doing it
you
for
trying to
the.
get me to do all these hand motions like out the gate, or you trying to get me to do it earlier too?
Hmm. Let's see some, Rita.
Let's see. You just that's
No, no.
no, that doesn't work. All right, it's worth a try.
Come on,
Um,
stop trying to act like you've got a hoe for show, and let's see how you like. What's a good technique for you?
okay, let me think. For me, okay, well,
And you have to
see,
describe it as you're doing it for all of our people on podcast.
yeah. I was like, okay, because see, for me, okay, I, girl, you really go hands. Okay, hmm.
Our producer down there, he's cute.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Bonnie loves getting us banned. For the people who are listening and cannot see the banner,
No,
Bonnie loves getting us banned. That is what is on the banner that is
no.
down below us, and it says dash
This
producers.
this
It's
is a
official.
completely educational podcast right now. So this is just how-to techniques. Just show me how you scoop out peanut butter when you really want to get it in the back of the jar.
Oh well, let me go get my peanut butter. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold,
Girl, I really end up sitting here like eating my
hold
peanut
the
butter
jar.
while we finish the episode.
Bitch, ain't nobody tell man, you just fat as hell. She want peanut
I
butter.
love my peanut butter. Okay.
Well,
um,
I love my peanut butter too.
um, I'm like, but funny enough, like,
Show us.
but yeah. Well, that looked a little too soft. I don't like that. But I'm like,
Who are you, Goldie Fox or what? It's too hard. This one's too soft. This one's just right.
fuck yes I am. What the fuck? What the fuck? You don't just like caress it. That's not what we're here for. We are not here for that. Caress it after I finished and you just want to lay on it or something. You just relax, okay? But like don't go into it relaxing. I don't like relax. Don't do that. But no, okay, so like for me, I like okay, so the way I think about it, I like a guy like starting off with like two fingers, right? Because all guys have
Just
different
going in like a gun.
um
That's how you do it.
technically, yeah, I was like, technically going in, yes.
Show me.
The, is she really trying me out? She really trying. No,
Show
my
me.
my finger gun is fine, okay, without a fucking
It's aggressive, man. Your finger gun is aggressive.
no, my finger gun's normal.
Mhm.
But no, so for real, I really do like that though, like just literally easing in like that. And then if you want to add more fingers as you go, like that's fine. You know what I mean? But that's why I kind of like started off with like, don't be fucking don't just like don't kill me, okay? Don't kill my vagina. She's pretty. I like her. We are best friends. Back off. Like, like um, but like once you're there, like I kind of like the like it doesn't make like the twist. You know what I mean? Like I like that. Yeah, because I can feel it everywhere. So I like that. You know what I mean?
That's the getting the peanut butter out of the jar,
I
and then
know. That's why I was
the
like,
little swoop at the top. The
the swoop.
mm. It's round and swoop. The
Floop.
it's
I don't know what to do with that word.
like the in and the swoop and the come here. Swoop,
So,
come here. In swoop, come here. There you go, guys. Write that down. Mark it down. I want every guy to go to his refrigerator or his pantry, pull out your jar of peanut butter, and just swoop in, swoop, come here. Just do that.
don't waste your peanut
No,
butter,
just do it. Just
guys.
do it,
Like
and then
you,
lick your finger, and then lick your finger.
you
You know,
just
because if a guy is doing that to me and he comes up and licks his finger after he does that to me, right there, just it's all over. It's all over. Just wife me.
hmm, for sure. Okay. That's just like, all right, all right. But I can agree to the licking part afterwards. Like, but still, I'm on it, guys. Like, don't waste your peanut butter. Okay, like your peanut butter does not deserve that.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay,
Just do it. Your peanut butter is naughty. You go show it who's boss.
with the extra nuts in it.
Mm, come here. I think the come here at the end is essential. You got it. You got to have that come here at the end.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was like, it's that twist for me where I can like feel everything. You know what I mean? Like, I like that.
Oh,
Do
oh,
you like getting fisted?
we talked about this already.
I mean, but
We
this
were
is, you know,
we
like,
were we were both on the absolutely's on that one.
right. Okay, okay. I was like, but this is just for anybody like coming in now, and obviously we're live. It's still on
Check.
topic. So
You guys got to
that
check out the
that for
episode,
me,
by the way.
yeah, I would say so that for me, and then eventually going into yeah, yeah, I'm good. I like it.
Okay, so for me, I like where it's like where they have like the fingers in and they're kind of like just going at it, and then they put the thumb on the clit, fingers
Hmm.
in. Oof, girl,
Hmm.
you not only gonna make me say your name, but my name too, bitch. Like,
I'm a girl. If I was in the other room, I'd be like, why is she yelling her name?
no, you gonna know what he's doing. You hear me yelling, you gonna be like, yeah, he getting it.
I'm, I'm a fuck around. Is she grapefruit you?
With two grapefruits, two of them, both of them,
Both of them.
both
Okay.
of them. I'm gonna scream my own damn. I'm gonna scream my government name, bitch. That's how good it feels.
Mm.
Whole government name, whole government, just
Uh,
out the window. Out the
I mean,
neighbor will know who lives here.
He doesn't know who's doing it, but he knows who lives there. Like
The name on my mail from the IRS, bitch. That is the name I will scream.
IRS. All right.
That magical.
I'm like,
Mm.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get to a point
But
where I say my name, but you know,
I'm I'm so sorry. You should be. Every woman should get to that point. But a guy has really got to have like really good hand like movement coordination because you're going in with these two, but you're doing this with the top
so
one.
like
So
you're
you're
doing
like
different motions
all at
all
the
in
same
one.
all at the same
Yeah,
time. It's like, all right, get it, get it.
girl, like there was one of the like just because of the way you're talking about this part right now, right? There was a position that you had talked about earlier,
Hmm.
um, that was pretty much I can't remember the name of it, but it was the one that was similar to the reverse cowgirl. You know, like you were back like this, hands on
Girl
his
on
leg.
fire. Girl
Okay.
on fire.
Oh, I don't remember that one. Okay, but yeah, that one. And then if he does that in between,
Ooh, oh,
that's no, that
mind blown.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You're back like that, and then he reaches forward and does the,
the two, yeah. That's good.
huh?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Guys, write
Hmm.
that
So, and that's it for this episode of Bitches Who Brunch. Hurry up, let's go. No,
down. We got things to do. Like,
obviously. No, that sounds amazeballs. So, guys, put that one down. And
hmm
it when she is cowgirling you, when she's lean, you tell her, baby, lean back, grab my legs,
yeah, because
and
like
then,
she'll think
give
you're
her that
just
one-two punch.
or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's gonna think you're doing like the normal shit. That you just having her lean back to get into the position, but you fuck her up with this. Like, don't say. Well, actually, you know what? Say that we told y'all. Thank you. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. And when you're done, just mic
Yep.
drop.
And then tell her to subscribe.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, follow us for more orgasms. Hmm. But no facts. That is yeah. So when our listeners out there try this, I would love to hear back from them how many times they had an orgasm from that because you're welcome. P.S.
Because you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yes.
So
Yes.
but please do not send us videos of these actions. We believe you.
Yeah.
And if you do,
Aside
Rita would like
from
them
the
at
detail.
her Instagram, please, at Call Me Rita Raw. You could send them there.
Mm, okay. Okay.
Oh, she's like, all right, bitch, I got you. I bet.
Just wait for next time.
Oh, wow. Bonnie loves getting us banned. I do not love getting us banned. Like I said, this is very educational. People love this. We are helping. We are helping to shape wonderful, beautiful orgasms. I love this. So, anyway, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and remind you guys we do have these live episodes every Tuesday night. Now, this episode is not going to get released onto our podcasting networks until next Tuesday. So, if you're listening to us on a Tuesday, whenever this episode was filmed before, if you want to catch this before, catch us on our Facebook page. We are going to be going live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. If you're Eastern and if you're Pacific, you're going to have to look those numbers up because I crisscross them all the time. So, good luck with that.
Safety.
We want to hear from you guys. Um, we did have an amazing person here commenting. Alex, did I say that name right? What do you think, Rita? Is that Alex? Yep.
I
Whoop,
don't.
whoop. Yes.
Haha.
Haha. There she is.
Boom.
Shout out to her for listening and watching. Thank you so
Yes.
much. She does come from our Instagram audience. We love our Instagram audience here.
We
We want to
do.
hear more. We do. I love them. We want to hear more from you guys. Do not be shy. Comment in here. Let us know what you think. Talk to us during these lives. We will answer your questions. If you have any kind of topic ideas or questions that you would like for us to answer on our show for you, go ahead and let us know. Always like, share, subscribe, tell all the homies, tell the homies' wives. I mean, they love us. We love them. Let them know. Yeah, also check out our other podcasts that we do have on our network. We have Oh So Petty that premieres on Mondays. We have Pop Culture After Dark on Fridays. We have something for everybody here. So I'm excited. Like this is a good episode. I
It
thought it
was
was
a
very
really good
educational.
episode.
I really think it was educational there for our audience.
It
So
was. It was. Especially with the finger motions, that you're making us do.
The hand
What
thing.
would you call the flute?
Normally it's
Yeah.
that. It's normally that, but today we had something for all you guys. So
Uh,
you know,
I
shout
was
out
like,
to
what?
all
Nothing.
shout out to all the peanut butter jars across the nation that is going to get fondled later on today. I'm here for it. Definitely join us next week here, same time, same place. Check us out on Instagram. We do have our @ signs on here. And yeah, I got nothing else. What about you, Miss Rita?
No, I think we're good. Everybody write everything down. If not, you can replay this later. You're welcome.
go go ahead and give us a rating, guys, on those podcasting platforms that you are listening to us on. We love to hear from you. And
We
yeah,
really,
that's it for tonight. So as always, stay bitchy.
we are
Bye.
bitches. Bye.